Slow Sushi, and welcome back to my channel. So, we are playing Susan Ashworth in The Cat Lady. Anybody that hasn't checked out what's happened so far, the first episode was pretty much me running around looking for objects and things like that to get to this point, but there was also a very interesting conversation by the ending of the show to kind of lead us to where we are now. So if you missed that, go ahead and go back. If you missed it and you don't want to go back, then welcome to the gameplay. Let's go. Depression and suicide, just so you guys know, are very, very heavy with this game for anybody that is joining me and choosing to, watch from this point forward. So if that's not your thing, it is a psychological horror, but it does have those undertones to it, so I just like to make that disclaimer before we go any further into these types of games. But anyways, let's go. I am interested to see what this lady has in this house for us to figure out. Alright, we're gonna look at this painting to start off with. A lonely seashore. Oh, that's it. We're gonna touch it.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
So we're not allowed to touch anything. We're gonna look closer at her. Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are. Will I be punished for taking my own life? Is there anyone else here? I want to know if there's anybody else here, because everything looks very apocalyptic outside.
Is there anyone else here?
That's a no.
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Well, that's depressing in and of itself. I still don't really know who you are.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names.
We've established this.
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
Will I be punished for taking my own life? I have no reason to live. Please just let me go. We're gonna go with the I have no reason to live. Just please let me go.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear, and there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
Alright.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You would be yourself again. and you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
So I know there's not a lot of talking in this, but it's simply because I want to really get the dialogue in from the characters. I have no reason to live, please just let me go. We tried that already, she ain't letting us leave, our story's not over, so what do you want me to do? It feels like I'm pretty much at this woman's mercy right now.
What
So
do
there's
you
nothing
want
else
me
we
to
can do.
Yes, I think it's time to explain.
Yeah, it is.
But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Okay.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Interesting. I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Those 5 people, who are they? What makes you think I want to go back? We're gonna ask about the 5 people.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard.
Great.
Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
So I have an issue with this. I don't know her well enough to know that these people are actually terrible people. And they're going to want to get close to me, which means they're probably going to be nice to me, which is going to make it really, really hard to just go around killing people. I think. I mean, maybe it'll be a lot simpler than that, but I don't trust this woman. I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? We're going to choose that one.
I'm a failure.
We're going to go through all
Why
of them.
did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
Feel that.
I don't see the point in anything.
Feel that too.
I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
What makes you think I want to go back? Are you expecting me to kill them?
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Alright, now we gotta figure out if we have to kill them.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
So she doesn't expect us to kill them, but she expects us to do everything at all costs to save ourselves. And save other people to get rid of them. So once you talk about getting rid of people, you're murdering some people. I don't care what this crazy old lady has to say. We're gonna end up killing somebody other than ourselves.
I can't do this. It's too much.
You're fine, Susan. Just do
Dealing
it.
with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you.
Oh, great.
Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You
Sounds
will
terrible.
always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
That's some fucked up shit. It's blackmail. You can't do that. Or this all must just be a weird dream. I don't believe you. We're gonna not believe her for just a minute and see what other convincing arguments she can give us.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
Nope. Don't see it. My head disappeared.
Let's go inside.
I don't want to.
I want to
That's
show you
outside.
something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
I would if you'd wait up. Ooh.
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
gonna do with it. As useful as the things can be, there's nothing I can do with the crowbar here. Okay. I'll look at the cross, I guess. Crucified, all alone, in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Talk to.
Susan, it's time to make a decision.
I have
The
one.
parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you have just done. But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
Why is she being so mean to me? Be sarcastic and solve her apologize. I would be sarcastic. I'm a sarcastic person.
Yeah, don't laugh too hard, old woman. You might break something.
I need to know what's gonna happen.
When
next.
we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Alright, and I know this is a little bit shorter than the last one, but I think this is a really good time to leave it be. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to have to fight the parasites anyways, just because she's already told us that there are people that are going to try to get close to us, and even if she gave us a second chance, I have a feeling there's still going to be that in the game, because I think that's probably part of what it was. I think I may have made a mistake. I may have needed to just go along with her. I don't know. We'll figure it out next time in the next playthrough. Again, if you guys like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button below. Share with your friends. There's going to be a lot of new changes coming into the channel. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.